Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to the second episode of Crusader Kings 2 as the Count of Ravenna, or Ravenna, and now actually the Duke of Ferrara. There's one more county here that we want to try and revoke, so we're going to work on that one next. So let's go and choose a plot to revoke the County of Ferrara. We can get 138% plot power on that one, nice and easy. So we'll just wait until we get the appropriate people in so that we can do that. We need at least one person actually supporting us in order to be able to do it. We don't have one at the moment. We could potentially bribe somebody. We only need one person. How much would a bribe cost me with you? Send a gift. Not in prison. Just send a gift. 16 ducats. Let's go ahead and do that then. Ah, we just died. That was so unfortunate. And our son now takes over. We don't lose any titles though, which is fine. And we have a regent, which is problematic. Now, unfortunately, regencies are a pain because you can't do much while there's one going on. So we definitely want to try and recruit a new court physician. One child lacks an education focus, which is ourselves. We're only 12, so we've got 4 years to wait. So we want to give ourselves the martial education. Now, we don't have any air at the moment, so we've got to be careful here. This could be a really, really short reign. The council is discontent. We need a new spy master. This guy is our vassal. He's a mayor. He's got 13. He's pretty good. And our court chaplain. You're all pretty terrible. You're a powerful vassal, but you're terrible. So we'll go and grab you. You can go and improve things with Rome. These guys all seem fairly happy for the time being. No heir of our dynasty, title loss on succession. Yep, that we know about. So, unfortunately, we can no longer... your messengers tell you of a mercenary band that just arrived in Ravenna. Along with them is a field surgeon, Lambert, known for his ability to rapidly amputate limbs and save the lives of gravely wounded soldiers. Despite the reputation of mercenaries often being greedy, hiring him seems like a comparatively cheap. He's got high martial, he's scarred, he's a renowned physician, he's also deceitful and cruel, so no, we won't be having him. And he's now just died, he just disappears under mysterious circumstances. So yeah, we probably can't do any plots, you can basically do nothing at all. You got attacked while collecting a tithe. We could go ahead and shut the gates. Might not be a bad idea to do it. We will lose some diplomacy. Blessings upon your house. I've been appointed as your regent. So let's close the gates. So we've got another regent now as well. So our last regent died. We've got a new regent. Here's our court chaplain. That is fine. So we need all of this nasty stuff to go away. What is it that is actually going on down here? Is it just going away? Smallpox. We lose the trait affectionate and gain content. Not ideal. Can I actually choose who educates me? My educator is my mother. I would prefer it to be somebody else. I would prefer it to be somebody with a bit of martial going on. Everybody's terrible. You're my marshal. You're not a very good marshal, but you're my marshal all the same. So I would prefer it if you did my education, please. And hopefully we'll get something better out of that. We can shut the gates, so the gates must be open again now. Why do we want to shut the gates? Has something else suddenly appeared? No, I think we're good. So we basically just need to come of age now so that we can claim Ferrara as our own. We can start a plot over there. The king actually likes me relatively decently. I'm surprised that my councillor isn't doing a very good job of... my chancellor, even, isn't doing a very good job of getting him to like me. But yeah, it'd be certainly nice if we could grab a second duchy. Maybe even grabbing some of the duchy of Treviso. Because this isn't actually a duchy at the moment. This is just separate counties, whereas this is actually a duchy. So you really don't want to hold a duchy title until you can get rid of the Gavelkind succession. Because if you hold 2 duchies, one of them is going to go elsewhere. But if I hold 1 duchy and a load of counties, it'll be far safer. The King of Lombardy has agreed to increase the power of the council. Okay. Still the original king, that's fine. But does that affect our council? No. Although we still can't do anything at the moment because while you're in a regency, you do technically still have a council. So you can't really do anything. So how long is it until we come of age? We were born on the 1st of January 761. So it's going to be the 1st of January 777. So we've still got, well, 2 years from now. So in 2 years, we will be finally out of this regency. There are some dangerous factions. Increased council power in Ferrara. That's not good. Obviously, we've got some vassals that are disliking us. Mostly this bishop. Who's actually running this faction? Let's have a look. It's actually my uncle, the Count of Ferrara. Yeah, that's not good. But I think I still have more levy than he does. If we can just get to adulthood, then we'll be fine. We'll revoke that county from him. We'll have fewer powerful vassals to worry about. We need to get an heir. We could have a look at actually getting betrothed right now. Any geniuses? There is actually. It's a 5-year-old though. 5-year-old genius with a headache who's a twin. Would give us a non-aggression pact with Tuscany. Any quick or attractive? No quick. Can't type. Attractive. An attractive 0-year-old. Okay, game. 4 and 3. No. Strong. Slim pickings, isn't it? We're 14. A lot of these choices are pretty terrible. Someone with some stewardship. You're kind, trusting. You are ambitious, though. You're not too bad, though, in terms of your stewardship and diplomacy. I think you might be the best option. We'll try and go for you. We'll take a prestige hit from it. I mean, I could have just waited until we were old enough to get married and then see what was available, but I think that's probably a good option to go for. We lose Idolizer and become Erudite. So it gives us learning and church opinion. Well, we don't... Well, learning's not bad. But it's not really what we want. We want a martial education. We are betrothed. Died of the Great Pox. Yeah, things didn't work out too well for us. And then hopefully we'll be able to start getting some heirs that I can start naming after the patron subs. I've been having these special feelings for someone special lately, so basically we can become a homosexual. The Carpenter's Daughter. Let's say it's the Carpenter's Daughter, we are most definitely straight. Not that there's anything wrong with being homosexual, but in a game where it's all about dynasties, not being able to make babies is pretty problematic. After weeks of waiting for the right opportunity, I find myself behind the barn, alone together with the Carpenter's Daughter that my heart has been longing for. My palms are sweaty, and my chest is pounding. Declare my eternal love for her. I would gain the trait Chaste, which reduces my fertility but increases my learning. Kiss her on the cheek, or suggest a secluded cuddle inside the barn, which gives us lustful. Would give us some extra intrigue, and some extra fertility, but would also reduce our piety and church opinion. Just kiss her on the cheek. I'm playing it safe at the moment. I'm on an Ironman game, and I've got no heir. So, my liege, I write to you with bad news from Ravenna. My efforts to squeeze some extra taxes out of the population. Okay, so that's an issue. So one more year we will be old enough to start plotting again. And we can take Ferrara away from our uncle here. Because we'd kind of like that for ourselves. That faction's still kind of powerful. Recruit a court physician. Yeah, let's try and get one this time. Hopefully we're going to get one that doesn't want to murder us. That's the way it seems to work in this Reaper's Due DLC. You either seem to die from the illness or die from the physician. Your ranger's report of an erudite herbalist that resides in a hut in the outskirts of a nearby town. The herbalist, named Guntrud, seems eager to accept the offer of becoming your personal physician, and has prepared an immense bundle of strange herbs to be delivered to the court should she be accepted. She's a gardener, stewardship, learning. She's gluttonous, she's erudite, she's trusting, dutiful cleric. I'm changing my mind. Look at this. Look, vanished without a trace. I'm hoping to try and get one of the immortal events again. I didn't even know that it was a thing when I did my first playthrough with the Reaper's Due DLC, and it actually happened twice to me in one campaign, and I didn't really sort of follow it through, but the ability to... I do like all of this sort of supernatural events that you get with the Reaper's Due DLC. Oh, you actually made the king like us more. Fantastic. So the king now should have a higher opinion of me, and he does. We will keep sucking up just for the time being, at least until we're ready to go and probably make some claims on these provinces over here. In fact, I think making a claim on here is not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and get our... let's get you to fabricate a claim there. Probably take you forever. What is your chance of fabricating a claim? 6% yearly. Can we put anybody better in? Yeah, we could, but you're a powerful vassal, so we probably should keep you around for the time being, especially while there are dangerous factions that are growing. However, we are 1 month away now from adulthood. Hopefully we'll have had a decent education and not be completely terrible. There we go. So our regency has ended. We have become a tough soldier. Not exactly what I was hoping for. We're kind of mediocre across the board. Let's go for hunting anyway. Give us a bit more martial. Choose an ambition. We want to groom an heir. We can marry our betrothed. Let's go for that. We can get the gold or get the prestige. I think we'll take the prestige because we want the opinion. So we've still got that dangerous faction that belongs to our uncle. So as we do, I think what we want to do is plot to revoke that. So we're going to go... Who is your heir, by the way? You've actually got... It's my cousin, so you've got your own son. So we'll go ahead and... there are no suitable plots available, really. Maybe I've got to wait until the beginning of the next month. That's strange. I don't even have a plot available to revoke it. A son was born, so we have our child. Oh, she's born the child of another man. Well, that's not good. Unfaithful harlot. So we can instantly imprison our wife. 95% chance of success. She's not. She's ambitious, which means she could kill us off to try and get her own son on the throne, as it were. Well, that's unfortunate. Fine, let's arrest her. And we can request a divorce. We should get it. Due to her unfaithfulness, the request will not be denied, and it will cost nothing. However, it will still be viewed as an insult by her relatives. Tough. So, we're going for the divorce. So, that has been done. Peasant uprising. I don't think I've got enough to defeat that. We'll have to see how that goes. But we do need to find a new wife now. No genius available. Not at the right age. What about quick? No, all too young. Attractive, again, all too young. Strong, all too young. Game hates me. You've got decent martial. You've got decent spying ability. What about via rank? Yeah, nobody particularly great. That's somebody with good diplomacy. You're 30. You're 37. You're 16. You've got good martial. You're stubborn, though. You're diligent. You're content. At least you won't try and kill me. You will do, I suppose. Again, another massive loss to prestige. Right, now, how big of an army can I raise? Not enough. Only about 700 men. We don't have enough money to get any mercenaries. Not even for a month. But these guys might help us out. Peace be with you. Right, okay, so the marriage is going to go ahead. Now, are they hostile to each other? It's not the only war that we're in. He might actually... Yeah, he's taking them out for me. Fantastic. Thank you, my liege. Work on the castle still. Okay, so I didn't have to deal with that. That is great. Now then, can I still not plot? I can plot. To kill our courtier, who was originally our wife, I assume that is. Yeah, so she was our wife. She's now just our courtier. What we could do... She's in the prison. We can just banish her. Does she have any money? Bet she doesn't. 0.2 ducats. We could banish her. If we release her, we gain nothing. We don't want to execute her. We just banish her. Get out. Get out, you cheating whore. Right, so... Still can't revoke that. That's really annoying. Yeah, you need to hurry up and grab that. How much does the king like me still? Plus 18. Yeah, our prestige is causing a problem. We're getting -8 from prestige. Is there anything that we can do to increase that? Hold a feast or a summer fair. Both give nice prestige. The feast will be the first one, possibly, which has to be at least November. Oh, you need positive prestige to even do it. So we'll have to wait until May and hold a summer fair. So it cost us a bit of gold, but it'll be fine. There's April. And May. Okay. So we'll get a fair and try and get this prestige up. We want to be able to try and gain some more land. Okay, so our chaplain's opinion of me increases a bit. That's fine. Gain 10 prestige. So that was a very short fair. We got a little bit of prestige for it. Does our wife like us? She doesn't. Mostly because of our negative prestige. Well, that's a shame. Come on, we need babies. That's what you're here for. No other reason, just to make babies. So, not an awful lot going on. Let's have a look at the rest of the world there. So, if we go on to realms, Middle Francia is blobbing out quite nicely there. West Francia is getting wrecked. Mercia seems to be growing slightly as well. Okay. Let's keep our eye on things down here. The Duchy of Genoa. We have open council positions for a steward. You're all pretty terrible. You are incapable. So you want a position on the council, but you're incapable. Let's give it to you. You're not great, but... This is what happens when you are a sort of lowly duke or a count. You tend to have very poor people in your court to choose from. And when you start getting rid of the counts, your powerful vassals become the bishops and the mayors, etc. Okay, my wife is actually pregnant, so that is a good start. Now, once we've ruled for 10 years, what we want to be able to do is change the law to probably elective monarchy. But we need to reign for 10 years. And I think we were 13, so we need to be like 23. So we've still got 5 years to wait. We're sort of halfway there. And that'll make it slightly better. We won't be quite as easy and as risky to lose territory every time our leader dies. can we try and recruit a new physician yet? Because I don't think we have one, do we? Let's go and recruit a new physician. We have a new heir. This one is going to be William Luke. Again, going down my Patreon list from the top. There reportedly lives a Germanic mystic not far from our borders. Even though he is a heathen and the locals respect him and turn to him in times of need, rumours say that the mystic, named Grimmer, is able to call healing spirits into the bodies of his patients. He will be willing to take up residence at your court for a small fee, a fee of which we could afford. He's zealous, he's shy, he's just, he's patient, he's trusting. Let's give him a go. He still doesn't really like me. Why not? Why do you not like me? Because you're zealous. And you're an infidel. I don't know. Maybe you're not that good. We would never be able to get him to demand his conversion. This will change his opinion of you by -30. Yeah, that's fine. And asked to leave my court. We would lose 5 prestige. That's fine. Yeah, I don't think he's suitable. Councillor's position available. You're incapable. So why would I want to make you my Chancellor? Got 2 incapable people here. So I guess it's going to be you. So you are supposed to be fabricating... Oh, you've got a terrible chance of doing it, but try and fabricate a claim over there if you can. And that seems like a good place to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. I'll see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.